we've never made any money yet, right? Technically. You've made a little bit on some trades, but we've technically not made our money. Okay, we're in the game, we're playing the game. A lot of people outside are playing the game, right? We've got 6 months left, I think, okay, but you think 7, 8 doesn't really matter. Question for you, Parker, and I'll turn to you, Bobby, and I think this is going to really hit home for a lot of people because I make these YouTube videos and you make YouTube videos, and you used to because we want people to leave the 9 to 5 or at least get ahead in life because I don't think the traditional way is going to save people with 5 to 10K. Okay, you can't buy real estate anymore. 2K, 5K, 100K. Our parents were buying. Like my dad, I think he bought his first house at like $8 grand. Just think about that.
Down payment or total?
Total. GBP, so it's maybe 12, and it's probably worth right now maybe 300K. Think about that. So the normal way doesn't save us. So, question for you is why is it so hard for people to take profits, even when they say they will? Because I said to myself I would take profits, and I read it all the way back down. Why do you think it's so hard for people to take profits? And yes, you can just say greed, etc. But what do you think psychologically that just people don't understand?
You just think you can get just a little more.
A little
just
more?
a little more. And I think you also hang on for psychological levels a little bit. You're like, okay, I'm going to take it at this price. But what you don't realize is that that number you're holding out for, percent-wise from where you're at right now, is just not even as much as you think it is.
Yeah.
It's really not.
What about you? Same. You read the first bull run. You read Crow. Did you take profits on Crow?
No.
Why not? Same thing as he just said? Because you must have made so much money in crypto.com.
Yeah, but I was the idiot who wanted free Netflix. So I ended up getting one of the cards, locked
expensive subscription.
Locked a lot of the coins, and I couldn't sell it. I just watched it go down.
Okay.
So
what are you going to do this bull run that you learned from that bull run?
Not get attached to the coins.
Okay.
That's just the main thing.
I honestly want you guys to treat your coins like twos.
Like what?
I'll say it. You ready?
Yeah.
I honestly want you, Parker, you personally, to treat these coins like girls you would just pump and dump. What's your biggest crypto regret? Now I know yours is going to be not buying render at $2.70. What do you think your biggest crypto regret? Even like, not talking about the last bull run, like this bull run, has there been any missed opportunities that you wish you would have bought that you never bought?
Yeah. I remember we were on a Friday call, I think it was, and I was literally at the gym, and we were all vibrating and excited, super high energy. Everyone's high frequency. We're talking about how, hey, everyone's asking us about crypto. Do we sell? Like my dad's calling, my brother's calling, friends at work are calling.
November, December, Trump won the election.
Maybe more like January, somewhere around that period. Yeah.
That's my biggest regret so far.
Mm-hmm. It's because everything was there. Everything we talked about, crypto.com, all that stuff, everyone was asking. And we're like, hey, are these the top signals, boys? And everyone's like, no, we're not there yet.
We're so stupid.
Oh, dude.
That was
we
we could have doubled our bags.
Oh, easy.
On their state coins.
Easy.
Why did we not do it?
It's just that, we're not here yet.
Is that what we're going to do?
I don't know if it, I think honestly, because the signal to sell is everyone getting into crypto that's never been in it. But I think I was just so excited.
The fear and greed was like 90.
I think I was just excited that people were like actually getting interested.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so distracted by like helping my dad buy his first Bitcoin that totally missed it. Like, why is my dad interested now?
Yeah.
Now this last one I did tell everybody.
You were right.
So I did.
Yeah.
I did completely wipe out everything.
Right. He was right.
Everything. Except Rune. That's the only one. That's the only one
Are
bag.
you married to Rune, Bobby?
No, I'm not married to Rune.
It
But
sounds like it.
I'm getting yield on it. So for me,
Sure.
when my average was up, I would have been selling in the red. So it made no sense. Now everything else, I just wiped it out.
Yeah.
Sit on the sidelines.
I didn't want to listen to you.
Yeah, because you say you don't like that game, but you could be up so much more. Maybe that 2 million mark would be at your fingertips.
Mm. If a lot of people get in crypto with $500 or $1,000, and that's fucking amazing. Like they're doing all they can, they're working hard. We get a lot of people that speak to Ryan that has $1,000. What's the realest advice you give to somebody right now with $1,000? Would you tell them to even buy crypto?
If you want to get exposure, go ahead and sling it in there, but do something long term and focus on your income. Take your money you're making, anything extra, DCA into Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and then just grind, get your income up. Because you shouldn't even be looking at your bags. You should be porting the money you have extra in there, investing, and then just focusing on income. Don't put any thought into.
Do you think people should start selling shit if they have it?
Oh, if you got an Xbox, sell it. I used to put so many hours into like gaming and stuff.
Get a second job.
Because people, you say that and people just hate that.
I know you hate
They
it.
hate
but
that
it's the
idea of
truth.
just thinking making money. They think it's impossible.
Or like I started working nightclubs, and so not only am I busy on the weekends, so I'm not spending money. I'm not at the bar spending money, but I'm making money. So it's a double-edged sword where it just accelerates you so much faster than you think.
Okay.
Especially if you can commit to it for 2-3 years. The first year is a little slow. Year 2 even faster, and then year 3 you're like, dude, what the fuck? This is my life now.
Okay. This question here is going to save a lot of people if you can answer this right. There's no right or wrong answer. What's one of the biggest lessons you've learned the hard way? I think it's obvious to say that. What's one of the biggest lessons you've learned the hard way that everybody in crypto needs to hear? If you're speaking to a younger Parker Ray, what's the biggest lesson you would give him that he needs to know? Do you think it's staying away from those meme coins? Do you think it's obviously taking profits? Do you think it's maybe think about long term? Like, do you think it's all of those things, or what's the biggest one you can think of? If you only could give one person one piece of advice.
Assuming they're already in crypto and loving it, you won't see the risk until it's too late.
Okay. What about you, Bobby?
Sort of the same line. I mean, nothing is ever as it seems. Everybody in crypto is in it for themselves. I mean, they're in it to make money. So anybody who tells you they're only here for the, I'm just here for the technology. I'm just here for
How many times
for the tech, for the tech. No, they're here to make money.
That was good. That was good as well. See, Parker, it takes you like 30 minutes to warm up. The problem is a YouTube video is like 10 to 15.
Gotta wind and dine me, bro.
This is one thing I've had to deal with, and I've still not dealt with it. You probably feel it. You probably don't feel it as much. We deal with mental swings all the time, especially with some of our vol coins. Like, how does somebody handle, like, people invest in the S&P, older guys, okay, they don't really see, like, a daily swing for the S&P is like 2%, 3%, which is probably a lot, right? I think it's crazy.
It's an hourly candle for
It's
us.
an hourly candle.
Not even.
Not even. How do you handle, I'll go to you, Parker, how do you handle that? And I know you're just going to say it's in the game for so long, but like somebody brand new maybe has 6 months. How does somebody handle the ups and the downs? Because I remember 2020, and it was perfect. BNB went from like $15 to like 300. Everything was going up. So you handle the joy, but there has to be some downfall. Okay. So how do you handle the mental swings?
I think exposure therapy, honestly, is the biggest thing. I remember when I was getting started, being down my first $1,000, I felt like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And then, since January, we're down 200K. And
You down 200K since January?
From peak to trough, down 200.
So how did you get to that? I know we're going outside this. How did you get from losing 1K days to now being down 200K? Like, was it just your income? Or was it just you were just de-staying like
Focus
a
on
madman?
active income, 2 to 3 jobs, making plays where I'm going to win for sure. The money's growing for sure. And treating every week like I had bills. I invested like it was a bill. And I had a whole spreadsheet, super nerd shit. I could put this much money in
I like that.
Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, investing. And not every play worked out great. Took some risky plays that would go to zero once in a while. Got rugged a couple times. Hashtag grand base. Fuck that coin. Oh, yeah.
Is that one of yours?
No, it's something that real world asset, I think. And fucked.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. That good choice. Yeah. Sounds great. Better than a great pitch deck.
So I made mistakes, but
that's good.
Getting started, before I knew too much about what I was investing in, my conviction level wasn't the same. Even if I was just like Bitcoin and ETH, that first 1,000, I think I had about 25K in at that point, and I was down about $1,000 to $1,500. I just remember being like, "Ooh, don't even want to tell my girlfriend I'm down 1,000. I'm so retarded."
I think, Bobby, for you, man, like, you're more corporate, right? You, like, I just think of my dad, like, what was it for you, like, even interested you doing this rabbit hole? Like, I just think the S&P 500, like, how are you so balls? You're more balls in crypto than me, Parker, I would say, especially with the trading. Like, how are you just even so heavy in the game, coming from a more normal job? Are you just trying to chase more returns for your future?
Well, yeah, just because I think, I mean, if I don't take a chance, I mean, I don't want to
Die with no regrets.
I'd rather look at the sun, 20 years from now and be like, okay, I took a chance and failed, than be like, I was such a pussy that I never took the chance because I was too scared.
Well, we failed our first go round, right?
Yeah.
Did you get back up?
Yeah, of course. So, to answer your question, I guess it would be two things tied to each other in a way. Number one, we've been exposed to this so much that I feel like our adrenal glands are freaking burned
We're
out.
fried.
Shot.
Yeah.
So it's like you see a candle, like, oh, yeah, it's done. Well, let me go get dinner. Before, it would have been like, oh God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? But now it's just like, whoop, whoop.
It's more normal to us. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucked
So,
though?
so yeah.
That's what I was saying before. Like, we don't even realize that we're addicts. Like,
No.
because the normal, you know how retarded we sound to
yeah,
the normal people.
we used to be,
Serious.
but that's why I
Oh,
said
yeah.
before, we used to be because now we understand the game. So like, okay, if we take 5 plays, even if they're risky, if one of them works out,
Cover the
makes
losses.
up for the rest.
Yeah.
So, to my second point, since our adrenal glands are so burned out, from there you build testicular fortitude. That's all it is.
AKA balls of steel.
Yeah. And anybody can do it, just you have to be there for the ups and the downs.
I think it's worth noting that if you're there through all the downs and you keep investing and you go through these ups, you make all this money. When things come down again, you might lose your 200K, but you're still like net positive.
And history just keeps repeating itself because even when I go back to my past failures, some of the worst decisions I ever made was to sell after I saw a big red candle, thinking, oh, it's over, just for it to see my sell, and then this actually rebounding, going back up to new all-time highs. So after that, I said, look, I'm going to think it over, and I'm not going to act on impulse. Because trading really is 90% psychology, I would say. Because what's that old saying? The market rewards the patient and punishes the impatient.
Let's say your younger self is watching you right now. What's advice you would give them?
Take a chance. Take every chance you can. And lock in. Because I will definitely thank him to get there earlier.
Yeah, because we always trade a time machine.
We always want to do that.
2011 or whatever it was.
That's Hollywood's fault, but yeah.
Inside joke. Don't get it. What's that mean? Cut.
No, I'm just saying Hollywood's fault. We see in all these movies that we can go back in time. Like the Avengers. The last one. After Thanos snapped the finger, got rid of 50% of the people, what did they do? Oh, let's go back in time and change this.
You're unfiltered, aren't you?
I don't understand this talk, bro.
No Avengers. Nice.
Younger self Barker is watching you right now. Okay? He wants to do well. He's on the come up. He's working these 2 to 3 jobs. How do you tell him? What would you give him? Only one piece of advice.
Everything you want is possible. It's not a cliche. It's all possible.
Wow. Here's take a bill run.
Let's do this.
Let's not round trip it, eh?
Hell no.
Imagine we post these videos. This was me in 21. This is what I'm saying with you in your YouTube channel, right? If you fucking round trip this, you'll never hear the end of it. Do you know how much stick you get for posting content online and you round trip it after you say and make so many videos that you're not going to round trip it?
Dedicated fans, man.
And you do.